Welcome, coin collectors and treasure hunters. If you love finding money in unexpected places, this video is for you. Because what if I told you that a simple 1992 Washington quarter, yes, just 25 cents, could actually be worth thousands of dollars? That's right. One single coin from a 1992 proof set could bring you life-changing money, and in this video, I'm going to show you exactly what to look for, where to find it, and how to turn your ordinary quarter into an extraordinary jackpot. So don't skip a second of this video. Because right now, in 2025, collectors are paying top dollar for rare and flawless quarters, and the 1992 Washington quarter from the US Mint proof set is one of the hottest coins on the market. Let's dive into the details. First, let's talk about what makes a proof coin so special. Proof coins are not made for everyday use. They're made with care and precision, struck multiple times using specially polished dies, giving them an incredibly mirror-like background with frosted designs. These coins shine like diamonds and are made specifically for collectors, sold by the US Mint in proof sets, not put into circulation, and in 1992, the US Mint released these sets with coins that would go on to become highly valuable, if preserved correctly. Now, here's where the story gets exciting. Not every 1992 proof quarter is worth big money, but some are worth a fortune. It all comes down to three key things. 1. Condition. 2. Grade. 3. Rarity. Let's break that down. The grading scale for coins goes from 1 to 70. A coin graded PR 70 deep cameo by services like PCGS or NGC is considered absolutely perfect, a flawless coin with no visible marks, scratches, or blemishes even under magnification. And these coins? They don't just catch light, they catch serious cash. The 1992 Washington quarter from the proof set, when graded PR 70 deep cameo, has been known to sell for prices that range from $2,700 all the way up to $39,000 in high-profile coin auctions. That's no exaggeration. That's the real-world market. You could be sitting on a goldmine and not even know it, and it gets better. These quarters, especially those with deep cameo contrast, are in high demand. Collectors want that perfect balance, the frosted image of George Washington on a deeply mirrored surface. It's beautiful, rare, and highly sought after. Now, let's talk about where you can find this valuable 1992 quarter. Start by looking at any United States Mint proof sets you or your family may have bought or inherited. The 1992 proof set comes in a blue box with a hard plastic case holding all 5 coins from that year: penny, nickel, dime, quarter, and half dollar. Pull out the quarter and examine it closely. Is it flawless? Does it have that bold contrast? No scratches? No haze? If you think it's a gem, it's time to get it graded. Yes, professional grading costs money, but if your coin comes back as PR 70 DCAM, that small investment could turn into tens of thousands of dollars. Let's be honest, most people don't know this. Most people have no idea that something as small and common as a quarter can hold this kind of value. But now you do. And that knowledge could be worth a fortune. Collectors in the US are actively searching for rare 1992 Washington quarters, high-grade proof quarters, 1992 PR 70 deep cameo quarters, valuable quarters worth money, coins from US Mint proof sets with high auction value. These are some of the most searched terms right now in the American coin community. You are not alone in this hunt, but you might be one of the lucky few to actually find the treasure. Let me remind you again. If you have the 1992 Washington quarter from the US Mint proof set, and it's in perfect PR 70 deep cameo condition, it could be worth anywhere from $2,700, all the way up to $39,000. Just imagine. You bought a proof set years ago for under $10, or maybe someone gifted it to you. And now, that same set could be hiding a coin that's worth more than a luxury vacation or a brand new car. So here's what you do next. Step 1. Check your proof sets from 1992. Step 2. Use a bright light and magnifying glass to check the condition of the quarter. Step 3. If it looks flawless, consider sending it to PCGS or NGC for grading. Step 4. Stay subscribed to this channel so you never miss an update on rare, valuable coins you might already own, because we're just getting started. Today, We're diving deep into the untold story of the 1981 Washington quarter dollar from the US proof set, a coin that might be hiding in your home right now, and it could be worth a small fortune. This isn't about just any quarter. We're not talking about something you'll get back in change at the gas station. No. We're talking about a special coin, a collector's gem, made only for those who purchased a US Mint proof set in 1981, a time capsule of American history, containing coins struck with unmatched precision and beauty. You see, back in 1981, the US Mint produced proof sets that were never intended for circulation. These coins were struck using polished dies, multiple times, on specially prepared planchets. The result? Coins that sparkle like diamonds, with frosted, detailed designs that seem to float above a mirror-like field. These weren't made to be spent, they were made to be preserved, admired, and collected. Now, fast forward to today. Millions of people have those old proof sets sitting untouched, unaware that one coin inside, the 1981 Washington quarter, could be worth far, far more than just 25 cents. And that's what makes this video so important. Because if you own that proof set, or know someone who does, you could be staring at a hidden jackpot and not even realize it. So, what exactly makes the 1981 proof quarter so special? It all comes down to rarity, condition, and demand. Let's start with condition. In the coin world, perfection is everything. Coins are graded on a scale from 1 to 70, and only coins graded PR 70, that means proof 70, are considered absolutely perfect. These coins are flawless under 5x magnification. Not a single mark. No haze, no spots, no imperfections of any kind. It's as if the coin left the mint yesterday in perfect condition. And these PR 70 proof quarters from 1981? They're extremely rare. Back in 1981, coin production and minting technology weren't as advanced as they are today. It was harder to get a perfectly struck coin. That means most proof quarters from that year have tiny marks, surface flaws, or discoloration. Only a tiny number of examples ever earned that perfect PR 70 deep cameo grade, which makes them incredibly valuable today. Collectors across the United States are constantly hunting for these flawless pieces to complete their perfect proof sets, and when demand meets extreme rarity, the prices go through the roof. We're not talking hundreds, we're talking thousands of dollars for a single coin. Let's talk about what to look for in your own proof set. When you find a 1981 US proof set, usually in a hard plastic case with a black background, look at the quarter carefully. You want to see deep, mirror-like fields and frosted design elements. If the contrast between the background and the raised design is bold and clear, you may have a deep cameo. But to get the big money, your coin must also be completely flawless. That's when you send it off to be graded by the pros, companies like PCGS or NGC, the industry's top coin grading services. But here's the exciting part, most people don't know this. Most people have these coins stored away, ungraded, collecting dust. That's why they're called sleepers in the coin community, coins with huge value potential that most people overlook. And the 1981 Washington quarter proof is one of the biggest sleepers out there. Let's go even deeper. Right now, people are actively searching online using terms like rare 1981 quarter, 1981 proof quarter worth money. How much is a 1981 Washington quarter worth? Valuable quarters to look for in proof sets. Coins from the 80s worth thousands. 1981 PR 70 quarter value coin collecting secrets. U.S. Mint proof coins with high value. These keywords tell us something critical. There is a massive interest in coins just like this. Which means if you're sitting on a flawless example of this quarter, you're sitting on serious cash. Now, let me be clear. Not every 1981 quarter is worth thousands. Most are worth face value, and many proof versions sell for just a few dollars. But the moment you have one in PR 70 deep cameo, the story changes completely. That is the level collectors fight over in auction houses. That's when bids climb fast. And that's when a coin becomes a true financial asset. So what's the bottom line? If you have a 1981 Washington quarter dollar from a US Mint proof set, and it's certified as a perfect PR 70 deep cameo, your coin could be worth anywhere from $2,100 all the way up to $39,000. Yes, you heard that right. A single proof quarter, 25 cents in face value, could be worth as much as 39,000 United States dollars if it's the right coin in the right condition. And that, my friends, is the power of knowing what to look for. So before you throw away that old coin collection or sell it in bulk, check your proof sets. You might be holding something incredibly rare. And if you find something exciting, get it graded. Protect it. Because opportunities like this don't come around often, and don't forget, this channel is your #1 source for coin collecting secrets, high-value discoveries, and the most jaw-dropping prices ever paid for US coins. We're diving deep into one of the most overlooked and underestimated coins in the United States coin collecting world, the 1996 Washington quarter dollar from the US proof set. Now, this isn't just any quarter. This isn't the kind you find under the couch cushion or at the bottom of a vending machine tray. This is a special coin, a coin made not for spending, but for admiring. A coin struck with care, with beauty, and in some very rare cases, with value that will blow your mind. The 1996 Washington quarter is part of a proof set produced by the United States Mint, and these sets were made for collectors only. Unlike the coins made for circulation, proof coins are struck using specially prepared dies, and each one is struck multiple times, creating a finish that's absolutely stunning. Imagine a deep mirror-like background with sharply frosted images that look like they're floating in glass. That's the beauty of a proof coin, but here's the twist most people miss. Not all proof coins are created equal. Some of these 1996 quarters are so perfect, so rare, that they command massive prices in the coin market. And if you own one without even knowing it, you could be sitting on a fortune. Let's talk details. The 1996 proof Washington quarter features the classic design we all know, George Washington's profile on the obverse and the bold, strong eagle on the reverse. But what sets the valuable ones apart is the grade. Coins are graded on a scale from 1 to 70, and 70 means absolute perfection. Not a single scratch, smudge, blemish, or spot, not even under magnification. Now imagine this: if your 1996 proof quarter is certified by a top grading service like PCGS or NGC as a PR70 Deep Cameo, it's in elite territory. Deep Cameo coins have incredible contrast, frosted images with deeply mirrored fields, and collectors go wild for that combination in a perfect grade. But why does this particular coin skyrocket in value? The answer is scarcity. Even though many 1996 proof sets were made, the number of coins that have survived in PR70 Deep Cameo condition is extremely low. That's because handling, storage, humidity, and even the minting process itself can introduce tiny flaws that prevent a coin from achieving the top grade. So when one is found in pristine condition, it becomes a hot commodity, with collectors competing in auctions and private sales to get their hands on it. Let's be clear, this isn't hype. This is fact. Some of these flawless proof quarters from 1996 have sold for thousands of dollars at public auctions. And what makes it even more exciting? Most people have no idea that such value is possible from a coin that looks just like any other quarter. That's why this coin is considered a hidden treasure. So how can you tell if your coin might be valuable? First, you must make sure it came from an official US Mint 1996 proof set. These usually come in a hard plastic case with a blue or black background. Then, check the quarter for a S mint mark that shows it was minted in San Francisco for a proof set. Look closely for signs of deep cameo contrast. And if the coin appears absolutely flawless, it might be worth sending to a professional grading service. Collectors across the United States are currently searching with phrases like 1996 Washington quarter worth money, 1996 proof quarter PR70 value, valuable quarters from the 1990s, coins worth thousands from proof sets, rare 1996 S quarter dollar, how to find rare proof coins, coin collecting secrets for high value coins, 1996 quarter worth a lot of money. These search terms aren't just words, they're proof that this coin is in high demand. But don't stop at looking. Act on it. Go find those old proof sets you or your family might have. Look at them with new eyes. That 1996 proof quarter you've ignored all these years might be one of the ultra-rare gems, and here's the number you've been waiting for, the jaw-dropping value. If you own the right 1996 Washington quarter dollar from a U.S. mint-proof set, and it's in perfect PR70 deep cameo condition, it could be worth anywhere between $1,700 and $35,000 depending on the market, demand, and rarity. Yes. That's right. A single quarter. 25 cents in face value. But up to $35,000 in collector value. That's more than just exciting. That's life-changing for anyone who finds it. So don't wait. Look through your collection. Check your proof sets. Talk to your parents, grandparents, uncles, aunts, anyone who might have bought a 1996 US Mint proof set and forgotten about it. Your next payday might be hiding in plain sight. A coin that's so common, yet so rare, it could be worth more than a brand new luxury car. Yes, I'm talking about the legendary 1965 Washington quarter dollar. But not just any version. I'm talking about an ultra-rare 1965 quarter from a proof set, the kind of coin that's almost mythical. And yet, it exists. It's real. And it could be sitting unnoticed in someone's drawer or tucked away in a forgotten coin collection. Today, I'm going to take you deep into the world of one of the most controversial, rarest, and potentially valuable modern coins in American history. This is more than a story. This is your chance to discover if you could be holding a coin worth tens of thousands of dollars. Let's go back to the year 1965. It was a time of huge changes in U.S. coinage. Silver prices were skyrocketing. The U.S. Mint made the historic decision to eliminate silver from dimes and quarters. That's right, before 1965, quarters were 90% silver. But starting in 1965, the Mint switched to a clad composition, copper-nickel layered over a copper core, and here's where it gets incredibly interesting. Proof sets were not officially made in 1965. The Mint suspended traditional proof set production and instead issued what's called special mint sets, or SMS coins. These were higher quality than circulation coins but not true proof coins. So technically, a 1965 proof quarter shouldn't exist at all, but a few mysterious and controversial coins from 1965 have surfaced over the years, struck with proof-like characteristics. Coins with mirror-like fields, ultra-sharp details, and frosted devices. These are not your average 1965 quarters. These are the coins that experts debate, collectors chase, and auction houses explode over. The hunt for the 1965 proof quarter is one of the most exciting mysteries in U.S. coin collecting. It's a coin that shouldn't exist, but it does. So how do you know if you've got one? First, you need to look for unusual features. If your 1965 quarter has deep mirrored fields, shiny like a mirror, frosted raised images, like Washington's profile and the eagle, extremely sharp strike details, look at the hair, feathers, and lettering, no signs of circulation wear, then you may have something truly special. Experts believe a tiny number of prototype proof quarters or test strikes may have accidentally escaped the mint in 1965. These coins are ultra-rare, and when they show up, they send shockwaves through the collecting world, and here's what makes it even crazier. Some of these coins have shown up in old special mint sets that people stored away for decades without knowing the value inside. Some were found in private collections. Others were misidentified as regular coins until they were carefully examined under magnification. Let's talk about the searches happening right now. Collectors across the country are searching Google and YouTube using terms like 1965 Washington quarter worth money, 1965 rare quarter value proof, 1965 quarter found, how to tell if my quarter is worth thousands, valuable quarters to look for, 1965 quarter error coin worth money, coin collecting secrets, US ultra rare 1965 S quarter $1,965 no mint mark quarter value. And here's the secret. The coin you're hearing about in those searches might be sitting inside an old envelope, a forgotten coin album, or even mixed in with other ordinary change. That's the thrill of this coin. It looks normal, but it could be worth a staggering amount. Now let's break down the grading that takes this coin from interesting to life-changing. If your coin is just in decent condition, you might get a few dollars. But if it's in mint state condition or higher, especially if it shows proof-like qualities, it could be a key rarity. And if your 1965 quarter is authenticated and graded as a proof coin, especially by top-tier grading services like PCGS or NGC, it enters a whole new realm of value, and when we say value, we're not talking about $50 or $100. No, we're talking about auctions where collectors pull out all the stops, bidding wars that drive prices sky high, all for the chance to own what may be the rarest Washington quarter of the clad era. What's the real number? If you have a 1965 Washington quarter dollar from a proof-like strike or an actual unreleased proof set, and it's certified in top condition, flawless, mirror-like, and graded by PCGS or NGC, your coin could be worth anywhere from $1,500 to a jaw-dropping $59,000 depending on its rarity, strike, and condition. Yes. A 25-cent coin. Just a simple quarter. But in the right form, at the right time, to the right buyer? It could bring you $59,000. Imagine paying your bills with a quarter. Imagine that forgotten coin in your collection unlocking a future you never saw coming. It sounds unbelievable, but this is the world of rare US coins, where the smallest details create the biggest profits. So here's your call to action: go check your coins. Go search those old sets. Look at your 1965 quarters under a light. Study the finish. Check the details. And if you suspect you have something special, get it graded. Protect it. Because what you're holding might be one of the rarest coins in modern American history. Talking about the 1977 Washington quarter dollar, specifically from the United States Mint proof set, and why some collectors are willing to pay tens of thousands of dollars just to get their hands on the rarest version of it. Yes, you heard that right. A simple quarter, just 25 cents in face value, could be your golden ticket, hiding in your collection, tucked away in an old proof set, or sitting forgotten in a drawer. But only if you know what to look for. The 1977 Washington quarter was issued during a time when most people weren't paying much attention to coin collecting. The silver era had already passed, and the U.S. Mint was producing copper-nickel-clad coins for circulation. But for collectors, the Mint continued to produce special proof sets, striking coins with exceptional detail and shine, using polished dies and special planchets. These proof coins are known for their mirror-like fields and frosted devices, creating that signature, cameo, or even deep cameo effect, and that's where the magic begins, because not all 1977 proof quarters are created equal. Some have surface issues, spotting, or weak strikes. But then there are the ultra-rare examples, those struck perfectly, flawlessly, with deep cameo contrast and no imperfections at all. These coins are what collectors and grading companies call PR70 deep cameo, the holy grail of proof coins, and when a 1977 Washington quarter from a U.S. Mint proof set achieves this perfect grade, it transforms into a collector's dream, a piece so rare, so visually stunning, and so historically significant, that auction houses and private collectors compete furiously to add it to their collections. Let's go deeper. The obverse of this coin features the classic profile of George Washington, sharp, powerful, dignified. The reverse displays the regal eagle, wings spread, clutching arrows with grace and strength. In a PR70 deep cameo condition, every feather on that eagle, every letter in the word liberty, appears like it was sculpted by a master artist, but finding one in perfect PR70 DCAM condition is extremely rare. Even though millions of 1977 quarters were made, and thousands of proof sets were issued, very few have survived the decades without any flaws. Even a single microscopic scratch, a spot, or a light haze means the coin will never reach the top grade. That's why collectors pay premium prices, because out of all the 1977 proof quarters out there, only a handful are absolutely flawless, and here's something even more important: many people have these proof sets stored away. Parents, grandparents, even you might have one from the 1970s and not even realize what it's worth. That's what makes the 1977 quarter from a proof set such an exciting treasure hunt. It's not just rare, it's hidden in plain sight. Now, let's talk search terms. All across the United States, thousands of coin enthusiasts are typing in questions like 1977 quarter worth money. 1977's proof quarter value. Rare quarters from the 1970s. Steep cameo quarter. 1977 proof set. What is my 1977 quarter worth? 1977 proof coin value. PR70 valuable US quarters to look for. Coin collecting hidden gems. 1977 Washington quarter. 1977's rare value. These aren't just keywords, they're real signals of the growing excitement and demand around this exact coin. People are discovering just how valuable this quarter can be, and they're racing to get theirs graded, authenticated, and appraised. So, how can you know if your 1977 proof quarter is valuable? Step 1. Make sure it came from an official United States Mint proof set from 1977. These proof sets usually come in a hard plastic case, often with a dark blue or black background and the San Francisco Mint's mark on the coins. Step 2. Examine the coin carefully. Use a magnifying glass. Hold it under good lighting. Look for a deep, mirror-like background with frosted images. That's what we call cameo contrast. If the contrast is intense, and the coin looks perfect, no scratches, no haze, no milk spots, you might be looking at a deep cameo proof. Step 3. Consider professional grading. If your coin looks flawless, send it to a top-tier grading service like PCGS or NGC. If it comes back as a PR70 DCAM, you just won the coin collector's lottery, because here comes the best part, the moment you've been waiting for. If you're holding a 1977 Washington quarter dollar from an official US Mint proof set, and it has been certified in perfect PR70 deep cameo condition, its value can skyrocket. Depending on its strike quality, eye appeal, and market demand, it can fetch anywhere from $2,300 all the way up to a jaw-dropping $69,000. Yes, you heard that correctly. That little quarter, the one you thought was just a collectible, could be worth up to 69,000 United States dollars, and that's what makes this coin so incredible. It's not just about the metal. It's about rarity, perfection, and the passion of collectors who understand the value of history, precision, and beauty. It's about knowing what you have before someone else does. So if you've got a 1977 proof set, or you know someone who does, check it now. Look closely. Search carefully. Because your fortune might not be in stocks, or crypto, or real estate. It might be sitting in a little plastic case from 1977, waiting for you to discover it. If you found this video helpful, if you're excited about the possibilities hidden in your coin collection, then don't forget to smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications, because we're dropping powerful knowledge every single week about coins that could make you money. In this world, knowledge is profit, and the next coin we talk about might be worth even more than today's, because sometimes, a simple quarter isn't just spare change, it's your hidden treasure.